What's going on, guys? This is Alec here and welcome to something a little bit different. As you can see by the title, we're going to be simming a good few years with all of the future stars available in FIFA Ultimate Team. So here's the team, here's the bench. I had to put like another keeper in because it was only Lunin Lunin, however you pronounce that, as the keeper. So I decided to go Dean Henderson, chucked him in. So here are the rest of the subs and the reserves as well, and these guys down here are just players because I couldn't transfer any more out. So I probably wouldn't have shown you much of like the in-between bits of the season. It was going to be fairly straightforward in League 2. We destroyed the league, as you can see. 112 goals with 117 points. We got knocked out by Fulham in round 4 of the FA Cup. And then in round 3 of the Carabao Cup by Newcastle. We won the Papa John's trophy. And Jonathan David got on the top goal scorer for League 2. We also had Isaac up there. You could see Neyhouse, is that how you say it? Bergwijn. And here are all of the player statistics if you want to take a deeper look into it. I just simmed through the calendar for the whole season, so I didn't actually select the team throughout most of it. And I thought it'd be good to show us, since these are the future stars, the development. So Lunin's gone up 3, Henderson's gone up 3, Estupinan has gone up 4, Bastoni up 3, Tapsoba up 3, Todibo, Fofana, these are all going up 3 by the looks of it. Dalot up 4, 3 by Reece James. These are just a very, very good. Oh my god, Bergwijn's gone up to an 87 playing League 2. That's not bad. Curtis Jones has gone up a decent amount. We've got a really, really strong looking team forming. The minimum I've seen so far, Oscar, the minimum is at 2. I don't believe he played much games. Saka's only up 2 as well. Lena's gone up quite a few. Ansu Fati, Javi Barnes, Anthony. I'm pretty sure Jonathan David will have gone up the most from what I've seen. He's gone up 5, so he's on par with a couple of the other people. But yeah, they are all the upgrades. Okay, as you can see, I made a really, really bad error. I forgot to block all the offers for this season, so Bergwijn has actually agreed a transfer with Brighton. We'll try and bring him back in the future, even though he was 87. He won't be too big a miss, I don't think, because we've got loads of other players in that position. But like I said, we'll try and bring him back in the future. So you may be very surprised to know that we actually won League 1 as well. Doing better than we did last season with a total of 121 points. David again is the top scorer with Isaac just behind. Lena's up there with 19 as well. That's surprising because I wouldn't have thought he would have got much game time. Cucurella on there too. We did actually make it to the semi-finals of the FA Cup, which is interesting because we got knocked out by Everton. But we did actually beat, as you can see here, Chelsea 1-0 and then Man City in the round before. The Carabao Cup we were way off, got knocked out in round 2 by Palace. But we did win the Papa John's trophy for 2 years running. And then some more of the player stats for you to have a look at. I kind of get interested by these types of things, so I'm going to scroll through quickly. Just give it a pause at any moment if you want to have a deeper look into it. I'm surprised that Saka's not getting more games as well. That's a bit concerning. And let's have a look at some of the upgrades we got going on here. Some steady inclines now. Now they're starting to get some really high ratings. So you can imagine that the sort of growth will slow down a bit. But I'm going to keep scrolling through these. Cucurella is an 86, Neos an 87. And I'm trying to train these into centre mids because that's what we play with. It's probably better suited. I don't know why I didn't think of that earlier. Yeah, just give a pause at any moment. I just thought better show the evolvement of all the players. Isaac's an 86 now. David's an 86 as well. He went up 4 again this season. Brewster's gone up a couple as well. Okay, we couldn't get Steven Bergwijn back because he's worth way too much. But I cheated a little bit and gone with Dan James. He was a future stars last year and there's a bit of sentiment there between me, Swans and him. We get him in. I made another big mistake. I forgot to update the contract of Todibo, so he's gone to Sporting. Oh, why am I such an idiot? But we have finished another season. And, I mean, I was going to say, like, unexpectedly as we're going up the divisions and they get harder. But to be fair, like, each season we go up, the more our players are getting into their prime. 39 wins, 1 loss, 123 points in the championship. Got to, I guess this would be the quarter-finals of the FA Cup. Not a bad showing, lost to City, no shame in that. We lost to West Brom in penalties in round 3. As for the top scorers in the league, David's up there again, but not actually the top scorer. And Cucurella as well up there. We must have been a lot more spread out this season because we haven't actually got that many players in the top goal scorers. So here are all the stats as we do every single season for those that want to have a look. Harvey Barnes not getting much game time, either as Ansu Fati. Like, there's a lot of players here that I probably would play that aren't getting a lot of game time, but it is what it is. Todibo there, he only made 3 appearances last season, so I guess it doesn't matter that much that we lost him. Oh my days. Okay, I've just had a quick look through it and look at the state of some of these ratings. We got 88s, 89s. Wow. Well, like, the worst thing is, like, I would have thought we would have at least maybe like challenged a cup or something. Darlow hasn't even gone up a rating, but we're gonna try and change him to a centre back now that Todibo's gone. But yeah, players gradually increasing. Now I changed Guimaraes from a CDM to a centre mid, and he went from an 84 to an 89. So that's sick. Curtis Jones going up as well. Now he's 89 rated. Oscar, Reina, and Jobslai. I have no idea how to pronounce that. I'm training all of them as centre mid, so maybe their rating will change when they get through that development. Dan James going up 1, Harvey Barnes, yeah, all of the players here. Some of them aren't actually going up in ratings, which is a little bit weird, but Jonathan David again. I think he went up 5 and then 4, and now he's gone up another 4. He's 90 rated, 5-star skills, 5-star weak foot. I'm definitely going to have to give this like team a game. Possibly like next season. Isaac up to 90 as well, just mad. Right, so I guess this is the big test really. We're in the Premier League. I think I'm going to just keep this going until maybe we win like a Champions League or something like that, or the Premier League, depending on how long it takes. Okay, I'm really excited to see how we've done in the first season in the Premier League. So this Liverpool result must mean we've got to a cup final, I think, if it's past the final game of the season. And that is what that was. We managed to get to the final of the FA Cup, which is a good showing. Lost to Liverpool in the end. Nothing too shaming in that. And let's have a look how we did in the Premier League. Oh my days. 97 points with 1 loss. How mental is that? 91 goals scored. That is insane. I can't believe that. I mean, I know I should because all of these future stars are getting into their prime, but how sick is that? I don't know what our team have got against the Carabao Cup, but we got knocked out round 3 again, despite time by Shrewsbury at home. So we did win the league, and it looks like Isaac and David, our 2 strikers, had a big part to say in that. Cucurella as well, popping up down the bottom. Let's see if we got anyone else involved. Not really, just them 3. Neyhouse as well, the centre midfielder. 11 goals from centre midfield is decent as well, to be fair. So let's have a proper look into the stats. Lunin didn't even get 1 game this time. Ryan Brewster getting very limited game time. Harvey Barnes making a few appearances here and there. I mean, yeah, I mean, the team was very much nailed on. You can see who's made the appearances in this team. But this is the bit I'm most excited for, seeing the ratings of all the players. Let's have a look. So Lunin stays the same. Henderson's gone up to a 90. 88 for Estepinian. Fofana up to an 87. I mean, you're looking at these ratings and you're actually really not surprised that this team won the Premier League. I mean, we've hardly got any weak points at all. Oscar there. We've still got Wilmot going strong. Down to a 53. Guimaraes 89, Curtis Jones 80, Neyhouse finally up to a 90, no improvements there. Reina 81, Saka's gone up. Pedro Goncalves, no idea if I pronounced that right, has stayed the same. Daniel James, neither for him. Okay, not too much improvements from the players that aren't getting game time, which is to be expected, to be fair. But look at this, Jonathan David up to a 91. Surely he won't go up much higher than that. That is sick. And Isaac up to a 92 as well. Well, I did tell you I was going to try and get him back, and for the feeble fee of 120 million, Stephen Bergwijn is a Newport County player once again. So another great season for us. Won the Premier League, 3 losses this time, a slight disimprovement on the last time. Look at Brighton up there as well, by the way. We won the Community Shield very comfortably over Liverpool. Very disappointingly, we lost in the FA Cup to Barnsley at home. And you probably guessed it, we definitely didn't win the Carabao Cup either, lost to West Ham at home. Very unfortunately, we lost against Juventus on away goals in the Champions League in the quarterfinals, so hopefully we'll go again next season. David managing to get top scorer in the league, Isaac up there again, and Cucurella up there again. It's always them three every single season, and then Bergwijn's got 10 as well. I'm not going to bother explaining each one, like how many players' ratings have gone up, but just have a look at the total ratings of these teams. 88s, 91s, 88s, more 88, 90, 90. Oh my god, the list just goes on, and then our attack force, 94 and 93. That's mad. I don't know how I was such an idiot and I missed it. But of course Ruben Diaz is in the Future Stars as well, so I'm going to put a transfer offer in for him here and try and get him in. I don't know how I missed that from the start, because he would have been a nice bit of help to us. So another season done, and I've actually got disappointing news. We're smashing the game in England at the moment, like that's 3 back-to-back Premier League titles. Slowly getting worse, but that doesn't matter. Nothing to report in the FA Cup or Carabao Cup, so I'm not going to bother getting into that. And as you can see here, we got knocked out in the round of 16 against Real Madrid. I'm just going to skip to like the end of next season. I won't bother showing you the ratings and the stats and whatnot. I'm just going to try and skip to where we get to the late stages of the Champions League, and then I'm probably going to jump in and play a game. So we're in the year 2027 now, and our reign of the Premier League has finally come to an end. Man City have beat us to the title by a good few points as well, to be fair. Like we underperformed really this season. Although as you might have seen at the end there, we did actually manage to pick up a trophy other than the Community Shield, and we won the FA Cup. Knocked out in the semis. I probably should have gone in and played that game, but it's okay. We're on to next season. Let's move. So at the end of another season, we actually did really, really well in the Premier League, just beaten by a much better Manchester City team. They were much better, they got 3 more points than us, but fair play, they did well. And I can't believe I'm saying this, but we've actually progressed to the later rounds of the Carabao Cup and won it 2-0 against Liverpool. Had a decent showing in the FA Cup, but ultimately got knocked out in the semi-finals against Manchester City. But look at this, we're through to the final of the Champions League with our full Future Stars team. 27th of May 2028, what a journey we've been on. So this is the team that's going to make it through to the final. This is the team I'm comfortable with. We're going to go in on ultimate difficulty as well, because we don't play no games around here. I've just said, like, really, really casually, like, this is the team we're going to go in with. Like, look at the absolute state of the ratings here. Like, the right side could maybe do with a bit of work. Dest and Saka falling a bit behind, but 95 rated left back, a 94 rated centre back and goalkeeper, 95 and 96 rated strikers, and we're not short of ratings in the midfield either, are we? With 292 centre midfielders. Not a bad team. This is our moment. Look at that. The Newport County FC badge. I doubt they'd ever expect that bus to be outside. I said badge, bus. I bet they'd never expect that bus to be outside playing in the Champions League final. Looks like Atletico have got a strong team, but that's not to be worried, because today is our day. The arena of Schalke. I'm guessing that's Schalke's arena. That would be my guess anyway. Look at that Atletico team. I can see Ruben Neves, Sane, Joao Felix, who looks really good on next gen. Hakimi. Is that Tielemans as well? Recognise. Who else have I forgot? I don't recognise that guy. Oblak is still in goals there, going strong. Who's the captain? Joe Gomez. We've seen him getting off the bus. Look, there it is. That's what we want. We want to take that home. As you saw earlier, this is the team we're going in with. So there's the team. 4-4-2. It's a new generation with old generation tactics. This is the Atletico team. I think the person that I didn't know the name was probably that Baledi guy. They've got a good bench as well. Oh, Elvedi. Luka Jovic up front as well. That's a good team, playing a 3-5-2 or a 3-1-4-2, however you want to say it. Come on, boys. Do yourselves proud. Do me proud. Oh, we're in with a chance here. David through. He's fast enough. Oh, it's 1-0. 2 minutes in. They haven't even had a touch of the ball yet. The Canadian maestro, Jonathan David. Corner for Atletico. Come on, no lapses of concentration. That's away. Only as far as Olmo. Oh my days. Let's go, Bergwijn. I see you. Is that ball on? It's on. Oh, David's not going to miss that. Not with his... No, is that Isaac? Okay, that's really bad of me. But Isaac, like, I swear this guy's got 99 finishing at this point. So there's only one result when that gets slung across the box like it does. I mean, you've got to give it to Atletico. They're trying their hardest. But, I mean, what more can you do? You're playing against the stars of the future. And we're playing in the future. Isaac's through. It's a goal. It's 3-0. And this Champions League tie is sewn up. Let's go Harvey Barnes. Let's get an assist. Oh my days, what a finish that was from Bergwijn. Oh, and he's doing the celebration as well. Go on. Joao Felix. Oh, look at this trickery. Okay, we've scored. Fair play. I mean, you know, they got one back. They've made it a little bit more respectable. This is it. It's the nail in the coffin. It's the final chance. I don't really know what happened there, but I guess it looked kind of cool. Let's go, Brewster. Let's just have a look what he actually did here, because what I tried wasn't what he did. There's a little... I mean, it's kind of cool. And there it is. 5-1, a really hard-fought final. I'm kidding, that was really easy. But what do you expect? We've got the best team that may have ever existed in the world of football. Our lowest rating of 87, I believe, was that Dest and Saka both 87 rated. It's not bad. Nah, look at the boys celebrating there. So good to see Ryan Brewster can finally celebrate a Champions League that he's actually won rather than pretending. Let's go. Big celebration. Newport County AFC. Come on, the boys. Thank you all so much for watching this episode. I don't even know what this is. Thank you all so much for watching this little experiment I do. If there's any other sort of like other ways that I can spin this and you want to see, let me know and I'll get them done. There should be a video out tomorrow. Ultimate Team. If you're new here, please subscribe. Thank you all so much for watching and I'll see you next time. Peace.